Well, England and Argentina is a rivalry with a long history, during which both teams have had their moments of triumph over each other. England in the 1966 quarter-final, of course, and Argentina in the quarter-final of 1986, most famously. But past results mean nothing here. Forget whatever script you've read. Anything can happen once that whistle goes. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, if that doesn't get the juices flowing, then nothing will. Time to buckle up. Here we go.
Well, it's difficult to gauge just how the sides really match up, Peter, when there's so much history and emotion involved in big games like this. Although the recent change in mood does suggest we'll be able to focus on just the football, and I'm hoping for a really open, lively game now.
So we're up and running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with the intelligence and decision-making of this man, the Paul. Yes, you kind of expect that from an Argentinian playmaker, but he's such a key figure whether his team are building patiently or transitioning quickly. He's very adept at creating space, attracting markers and then turning away quickly. And I love those long clip balls he can get into deep positions.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Messi. He's in a great position here. Stones has given away a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. England already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Decent hit from there. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Ball's gone out of play. Gets a good foot in there. Rice. Bellingham. Rice. Spread it left. Well seen. Saw that coming. Here's Kane. That is good strength. Almada did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. McAllister. Now it's Messi. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Anderson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now, can they get him away? That has been slung wide. Kane!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Konsa. And it's Kane. Lovely pass, but chance, surely! And he's really put himself on the line here. England with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
England have their second corner now. They've played it short. Kane! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Hello everybody, and quick announcement now.
Reflections on the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And we are back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kane.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Montiel. Medina. And it's Fernandez. Almada. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rice. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And it's James. Tony. James receives it in a wide position. Nicely aimed pass. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. He's picked his way through.
There they go, hunting again.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Substitutions taking place.
was just lacking in accuracy. England have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Number 17, Morgan Rogers.
The ball gets into a good position. He's found space here. Romero kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's found support out wide. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution for England, number 24, Reece James. Coming on to replace him is number 20.
Tries to get it clear.
Substitution in progress.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Well, there's the clearance. McAllister goes short. That is a brilliant interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Simeone. Lovely. Now then. And he takes a shot! And again! And he's stuck it away! Breakthrough.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
6 added minutes.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Medina. Almada. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never